We're ready to go, Sally.
Here we are, week 2 of Pickin' Football. And look we've got some special backgrounds for everybody today. Thought we'd get this started with a little lighthearted blast to the past pictures. So, as you can tell, that beautiful girl behind Mike is not Mike after all. Take a guess. It's little Debo from back. Not even sure when it was. It wasn't high school, I will tell you that. Pre-high school days. And as you see, the stud right here behind me is Michael. Back in the day when he played basketball. He's trying not to talk today, so we'll see how this goes. He thinks that I don't talk enough, so he wants to give me a chance.
I got feedback. I talk too much.
Oh, who got you that feedback?
I don't know. Because I think they're full of crap.
A kahootie.
All right, I'll start talking. That's fine.
All right, we like when you talk. You just sometimes just got to keep a little bit shorter just because we got jobs to do as well.
Yeah, the pictures.
And I do need to take lunch every once in a while or I get hangry, and nobody wants that.
Are you going to talk over me all day? I'm kidding. Yeah, the pictures, awesome.
So we're actually dropping out a challenge as well, though, with these pictures. We want to see you back in the day. If it was high school, if it was middle school, post those pictures in our newly created Teams folder. Is that what you call it? A Teams folder? Teams channel? What do we call it? But thank you, Justin. You've redeemed yourself by making us that spot to highlight positive things, banter. We want to hear some like back talking, fun, like drop some contests or bets. We're all about that.
Absolutely. JT coming through.
JT coming through on the and more.
Hey.
What are you wearing on your head, Mike? Or is that a beanie?
This is a hat that I don't know what the logo is, but about 7 years ago, we went to Nashville and we got up really early, up early in the morning, the first day. And we were walking to go get breakfast. And this hat was laying in the middle of Broadway. So if you've been to Nashville, Broadway is like the main drag, and that's where our hotel was. So I ran out in the street and picked it up. And I was like, oh, that's kind of a cool hat. It's fitted. And I'm like, but I don't want to carry it. I'm not going to wear it because it's probably dirty. And I don't want to carry it around all day because we're going to go to bars and be out. So I stuck it in a bush right in front of our hotel. And I go, if it's there when we get back tonight, it's meant to be mine. Guess what?
It clearly was there because you're wearing it.
Yep.
I do hope you washed it, though. Y'all don't know what happens in the bushes down in Nashville.
Yeah, I'm assuming it fell off like a motorcycle or something. Like somebody was riding and it flew off.
That was a great story.
I know.
You know what happened last week? No one answered our trivia question. We thought it was pretty easy. Maybe Mike is the only one that watches Dancing with the Stars. So do we want to tell people the answer or just leave it out there and start fresh with a new question?
Oh, yeah. Tell them the answer. Go ahead. It was like a Dancing with the Stars one, right? That I knew the answer.
Emmett Smith won.
Emmett Smith won.
Hines Ward, blanking out the rest of them right now, but there were
Jerry
several.
Rice.
Jerry Rice.
And there's a new one this year. Adrian Peterson is going to be on.
It is kind of fun to watch them do that. They're surprisingly good at dancing for the most part.
You know you're a washed up star if you're on Dancing with the Stars. It should be Dancing with the Washed Up Stars. I mean, because they got Greg Brady is in it this year. Jamie Lynn Spears.
Totally washed up. All right.
Yeah.
Here goes Debo controlling the meeting again. Let's talk football.
Can we do trivia first?
Let's do our 30-second review of last week.
Oh, good idea.
Lots of disappointments for Debo is what I'm going to say. I'm still in the middle of the pack. I'm not at the bottom, so I'm okay with that. But I had a lot of my teams disappoint me. Cincinnati, the Chiefs, you're almost dead to me, but I might give you another chance. The Bears still suck, and Aaron is out.
So sad. I can't stand him, but I feel bad. But how bad can you feel? He makes $75 million to do nothing now.
Yeah,
So I
that's
feel sorry
rough.
for him in a little bit. I feel more sorry for the Jets fans because that would stink. He's been excited all this time. So,
It is
and
sports, and that stuff does happen a lot, though. And like you
absolutely.
said, he is being compensated pretty well for that injury. And
Yeah,
and again, that's when a team comes together, and that's what happened. I cannot tell you the guy's name, but he stepped up
Zach
very
Wilson.
well.
Zach Wilson.
Yeah, so that's what's supposed to happen on a team. One can't
Absolutely.
perform, someone else picks it up.
Absolutely.
It's why I love sports. I can relate anything in life to sports.
That's like when have we as a team, like when I get quiet and I don't talk anymore, you take
I
over.
take over. I
That's
don't
right.
have a problem with that. All right. So let's go to our trivia question because I think that's a nice segue when we were talking about Aaron Rodgers.
Yes.
Aaron. 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 I like the name Aaron.
Oh,
All
there it
right.
is.
Poor Aaron Rodgers ruptured his Achilles tendon in the season opener. Ironically, this happened 24 years to the day for what other Jets quarterback?
I know the answer.
Sure you do, since you found this question today. You can put it in our new teams channel. You can email it. First person gets a prize.
That's fun.
All
That's
right. So
fun.
congratulations, John Tida, for winning week one.
Yeah.
It's
The first
nice to
couple
see new
weeks,
people win.
are like kind of a feeling out period.
It's hard.
Yeah, you kind of see where it's gonna go. It's kind of like a first date, like it's a new relationship, and it's like I got to feel this thing out a little bit, see how it's going. That's kind of like the football season.
Absolutely. And for
Yeah,
some of the teams, it can only get better. For the Bears, we're just not sure ever if it'll ever
they're
get better.
horrible. They're bad.
All right. Let's go to picking. You ready?
Okay.
Did you
Yeah,
pick?
I'm
Did
ready.
you pre-pick?
I pre-picked. I'm ahead of the game this week.
Let's start from the highest points.
Okay.
Want to do that?
All right.
All right. I'm gonna go first.
You go first. You always go first. Ladies first.
I would go first anyway. All
Absolutely.
right. I'm gonna go with the 49ers for 16 over
Ooh,
the Rams.
ooh. I got 49ers for 14.
Pretty good.
Yeah, we're pretty
Agreeable.
close. We're
I gotta
close.
get back on my Joey B train and take the Bengals for 15 over the Ravens. And if you notice, probably this is where the love came from for the Bengals. I was wearing orange back in the day on the Orange Crush. Orange Crush Joe Burrow. Oh gosh, that does work.
You're wearing purple and they're playing the Ravens.
This is actually blue.
Oh, is it? I
Yeah,
gotta
it's not for
adjust the
Bears.
color on my monitor then.
All right, who do you got at year 15 then?
Oh no, Cincy, I got 9.
Oh, since you got
I'll
nine.
stick with yours.
All right,
I got
Dolphins
9.
for 14 over the Patriots.
I'm not going to critique your picks because you were more accurate than I was last week.
I
So,
did win one more than you did.
but
True that.
ironically, we're 3 for 3. We're both going Miami, but I only got 8 on the Dolphins. Who are they playing? They're playing.
Patriots.
Yeah, Patriots are just Belichick's a good coach. And
He's washed out.
I think it's at New England.
It
So,
is.
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna jump on the Brown train. I don't know what a Brown is still. Never will. Probably don't really care. But I'm taking them over the Steelers for 13.
I have the first one different than you. I have Pittsburgh and I'm putting 3 on it. They played bad last week, but how bad was it? Because the 49ers are awesome. Pittsburgh's at home.
Everyone said how great the Browns looked, though. There's why I'm jumping the train.
They were at home, and they're going against their arch rival Burrow, who just signed a gazillion-dollar contract. They wanted to make him look bad, and the dog pound was barking. There's no dog pound in Pittsburgh.
Joe did not perform very well, but he probably was still on a high for getting that salary.
Yeah,
And now
probably.
he's getting paid whether he performs or not either, I guess.
Right.
So
Yeah.
where's the incentive there?
Right.
Let's go to number 12, and I am taking the Cowboys over the Jets, who got lucky and won that game.
I'm
Over
going
the Bills.
16. 16 on the Cowboys. There's
Ooh,
no way
because
in hell the Jets win.
that was probably one of the best games this week, don't you think? Dallas
Oh,
over the
yeah.
Lions. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was pretty exciting.
Yeah.
All
Dallas
right.
is my Super Bowl pick, remember? Dallas and the Jaguars.
All right. Moving right along, number 11, going with the Broncos. They are at home against the Commanders. Don't like that.
10. I got 10 on the Broncos.
Wow, we're pretty much almost agreeing on almost everything.
Yes, we are.
All right, that leaves, is this tonight's game? 10 points on the Eagles over the Vikings.
13 on the Eagles. Yeah, the Eagles are, this is tough because the Vikings lost. And teams, they're better than, I mean, they should have beat the Buccaneers. And you don't want to start
Should.
the season 0-2.
No.
But I think the Eagles are better and it's at home, so yeah, I think I got too many points on that one, but we'll
You know,
stick
that's
with
what
them.
the problem is with some of these quarterbacks. They've got to stop doing so many commercials and focus on their jobs. Did you hear the commercial with Kirk Cousins and some sort of like LASIK eye surgery or something? Like, what the hell?
Really? I like Kirk Cousins though. He's fun.
He's a good guy.
I wonder if he didn't make your hot list though.
He's a little too. No, I don't usually like the blondes. That's probably why.
Yeah.
Sorry, any of you blondes out there. All right, going to number 9, Giants over the Cardinals.
I went with the Giants 11 for the Giants. The Cardinals blow.
Got a little more confidence there than I did. All right,
Yeah.
here's a fun match: the Colts and the Texans. I'm gonna take the Colts for 8.
I took
Oh,
Indy for 4.
Indy.
Yeah.
All right.
Going Colts. That's a coin flip.
Yeah, that's the bad versus the bad.
It's the
Probably.
bad versus the bad.
All right, I got to go with the Buccaneers in Tampa this week over the Bears. 7 points. Little shout out to my little nephew. He's going to be at the game. Go Camden.
Does he have somebody taking him there, or is he going by himself? Isn't he younger? I mean,
He could probably take an Uber. It's Florida, for God's
he's go,
sakes.
he's going by himself. Isn't he like 6?
I would assume his parents are stoked about going as well.
Oh,
Bears
okay.
fans, but that's
I
not
got
good.
6 on the Bucks. I don't know why, because I could probably put any kind of point number on it, and you're going to win those points. The Bears are horrible. Horrible.
I don't know what to say about them. There's not a lot you can.
They're,
So
they're
let's
almost
just
as they're almost as bad as my haircut behind you.
That is quite the haircut. I was wondering what bowl your mom might have
Yeah.
used to do that.
I think it was a mixing bowl because I had a big head.
Oh gosh. All right, Chargers are going to beat the Titans, and this is a hard one for me because I really do like the Titans usually, but I'm going 6 on the Chargers.
I went with your team. 2.
Oh, we have flipped.
2. It's tough because both teams are 0-1,
I know.
and I just went with the home team.
I'm trying to base my choices this year more on a little bit of skill versus animal or color. So I'm going to stick it out and go with the Chargers.
If you
All right.
went color, you'd pick Chargers, blue and gold.
No, I'd have to go Titans. I own a sweatshirt for them as well. So,
Oh, absolutely.
all right, I jumped on the Lions train over the Seahawks for 5.
I have 12 on the Lions.
All right. All right.
Well,
Brings me to I'm not sure about this one, why I'm giving them sort of low points, because I am giving them a second chance, Helen. The Bills over my Jimmy G team, the Raiders, for 4. Bills for the
15.
Raiders. 15 for the
15.
Bills. Oh, that's some
The
confidence.
Buffalo game against the Jets was an epiphany. There was a lot going on, and Josh Allen lost his mind.
And the ball quite a bit, I think I
Yeah,
remember.
he's back, and that will be a ginormous win.
All right. Number 2. No, I'm on number 3 because I can't see very well without glasses, but I refuse. So Packers over the Falcons for 3.
5. They're
Panthers over the
close.
Saints for 2. Picking it because it's an animal, I'm not gonna lie.
I have the Saints in 7
All right.
because
And
Saints is like half of my
guess who's
last name.
in the lowest spot from what I've said? Who did we not talk about yet? Who was a very big disappointment last week?
Are you really only putting 1 on this?
I'm going 1 on the Chiefs
I'm going
because
1 on the Jags.
I think the Jags are looking like they could give my homie a run for his money.
I agree, and they're
So
at home.
I put my
But
lowest confidence in that game,
Chiefs can't go 0-2.
but they're not at home.
All right.
All
Good
right,
picks.
that's it. We
Good
got
picks,
some
Sally.
pretty good ones.
Anything else? We had a golf outing that was fun.
I saw the pictures, looked like it was fun. I heard some stories, not as bad as the past stories I've heard, but yeah, sound like everybody had a good time.
Yep. And I got a suggestion for what to wear Wednesdays, and we should do pigtails one day. I think that would be fun. I won't
Yes,
participate, but
bring
this
back,
girl would.
bring that awesome style back. Pom-poms in my hair even, that's how committed I get to a cause.
I think in honor of your cheerleading picture, you should do a cheer for us.
Go Team Jessup! Woo! That is why I'm not a cheerleader anymore.
That was awful.
I,
That is not good.
I moved on to better things than cheerleading. I feel like I might have been forced into that at that young age and realized later on I would rather be the girl out there throwing the ball than cheering for the people on the sideline.
Yeah. Good for you.
Peace out to cheerleading. Is it a sport or is it not? That's another good question.
You don't want to, I don't. Yeah. I plead the fifth.
So at our school, it is a sport, but they don't have to pay the sports fees, which I don't quite understand.
Lame.
Very lame. Anyway, I think we're running long again.
I didn't talk this time. It was all on you.
It's just really easy when you get the camera on you to just keep on talking.
Peace out, Sally.
All right, have a good one, everybody.